Hello everyone, this is episode 2, I guess, of my yapping on trading. Alright, so today I want to talk about timing. So, I guess it's been really long time. I've never thought about timing. I thought that the price move when it moved. I guess when a lot of big guys decided, oh look, it's time to move, and then it just moved, That's what I used to say. I was it was so stupid. I remember this rookie mistake I made when trading crypto for the past few years is that I tried to trade on the weekend, bro. Oh my god. I remember I remember it was during my semester break and then I was trading. I forgot what they called. It's like I think it was Move, I think. Move USDT. Yeah, I was trading Move and then it was like on a Saturday. I was like, oh my god, this price action look good. And then it was from Friday coming to it was a Saturday morning, and then for the next for the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, it does absolutely nothing. I remember staring in front of the screen, staring at the chart for like 2 days and nothing happened. It was diabolical. Like what the hell, you know? And I realized that timing is very important when it comes to trading. It doesn't matter what you trade, whether it's um, precious metal, whether it's forex, whether it's crypto or whatever it is. Timing is very important. Like why? I mean, for example, tomorrow on Monday, yeah, there's a news on Monday, and because of that, the best time to trade is of course a bit before news, and you hoping to close maybe an hour after news. I learned it from another YouTuber I watch, I still watching, and I found out that most of the move that happen during news. When there's news or when something big happened, maybe Trump announced something, maybe Trump doing a speech. It always happened those times. And the time before that happened, the price action always do something like, for example, we gonna do something like this, and then when it time to use, you manipulate a bit, and then bam, it actually does something. So a lot of people who stuck in like this period here, in here, they get stopped out with like, what the hell? It's not doing anything, and then they keep getting stopped out and shit. But the timing is important. When you get the right time, you know, maybe this like this, you break out, you wait for retracement, and then you enter here before news, and then you know that's why it's very important. And I can't believe I learned this very late, about the New York session, the London session, and the Asia session. I mean, of course, for me personally, I trade in New York since New York have the most volatility in crypto at least. Look at this. Bam! This one. See, that's moving down or up. Of course, you can also trade. You see, like in this Tokyo and London, there's more movement. But there, personally, I'm mostly free for New York, so New York work for me, I guess. But damn, timing is so important. Like no matter how good it is, when price are not doing anything, most strategy they just don't work. When price is just at stand here like this period here, like in this period here, when price is basically doing not really much here. Look at this. You cannot trade this. It's untradeable. Here, look at this. This thing is untradeable. You know, like how are you gonna trade when it's not going anywhere for like half a day or a whole day at all? Nothing gonna work. So yeah, I just man, if only I knew this earlier. But hey, timing's very important. Make sure you pick the time that works for you. Like for example, for me, I pick New York because it's the time where I can sit there and focus on the chart, without worrying anything else. Whether I'm at school or doing something else, I would be too distracted to pay attention. When things happen inside a chart, I do not know and I miss it, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So yeah, it's very important to know when to trade. Here, there was a saying from this YouTuber I watched, Sven Arikuto. There's one saying he used to say a lot too. Just because crypto is a 24-hour market doesn't mean you have to stare at it 24 hour a day. Just because a thing is like that. It's like, I mean, of course, it depends on strategy. Like for me, different strategy, but for me, staring at the chart like 24 hour a day, it's like, it's like take away my time from everything else. I have other hobbies, I have other friends to hang out with, things. I know it sounds like such a privileged thing, but I guess picking a strategy that works for you and making sure that the strategy work for the timing. For example, doing the New York or London or Asia session is very important. So, that's today. That's all for today yapping session. Yeah, I just want to talk about how stupid I used to be, not knowing anything about the timing and stuff. I guess the fundamental is very important, learning about the session timing session, the strategy and everything. Hey, if anyone watching, make sure you got all the fundamental in, hey, and make sure that you everything works together, I guess, in terms of timing. Because when you trade, when you at work, you won't be able to focus on both things at once. Either you work or you trade. Otherwise, you will just lose money. Alright, that's all today. Thank you for tuning in. And if you want to check out the YouTuber I've been mentioning, Sven, the article, I will link his channel in the description below. Thank you very much for your time spending watching my channel. Thank you.